All right, so good morning, everybody. Welcome. Glad you guys could join us. We are on our second course for Holland America cruise line. Again, go into One Source Cruises, click on Holland America, which is the second one on the top. And then you're going to go to training right here, training, Hull Academy. Okay. So that's where you want to be. You want to click there. That should take you back to where we were. Okay, so right here, my dashboard, it shows that we've completed, you have 3 more courses to complete before you can move on from silver, okay? So we're gonna hopefully get through, hopefully 2 of these, I don't know. As you see, they're about an hour and a half long. So if we get started now, let's go. Again, we all help each other, okay? If you're, like I said, you have to be registered. And if you haven't filled out that supplier request form for One Source, do it now and you can join us. Hopefully, I don't know, it takes 4 to 7 days. But again, that's one of the supplier request forms that you usually do when you first start, when you first start registering. All right, so we're going to go here. Course 3, we're going to start here. Destinations and itinerary planning, okay? So I'd like everybody to click there. Again, if you're following along, usually we have a split screen or you follow along on your phone, but we do take the test together. So try to keep up, okay? Sometimes we watch videos. You have to kind of click at the same time so we're on the same, time wave, okay? All right, so we're going to click here, 102 destinations and itinerary. Go ahead and start. I'll just view the details real quick. How destinations help you sell cruises. Emphasizes the sales opportunities in each of our worldwide destinations, top selling points, and how to overcome typical objections. So again, we do these to learn about these destinations, learn about these vendors, how to sell it, how to make yourself a better travel agent, right? Excuse me, because you're, again, learning and understanding more details. You can go through and start booking travel with these companies, but why not do the training, which is included, and do it as a group like what we're doing now, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So you're gonna click start. Again, we're on 102. Hopefully, if you didn't join us for 101, but you are registered, you should still be able to hopefully get into course 102. You just have to finish 101 also before you can get your certificate, okay? All right, everybody here? Sorry, I'm taking my vitamins. All right, did you get it, Yasmin? Yeah, because it should let you, because there's the 4, so it should let you skip ahead. Perfect. And again, I sent you the recording for the first one, so you can like zoom through it and get that done. So on Friday, you can join us for part 3 also and be ahead, be on time. I mean, on the same length with us. Sorry, I can't talk today or any day. All right, so let's go ahead and click next. No worries. Again, we're in our training academy and you're on 102, okay? So just join us there, send you the link. Here it is. There's the link. Also, I'm gonna start reading and watching the thing. Just keep your ears open. If you can reply in the chat box, and everybody, helps each other. So make sure you put it to everyone. And we have a great team here to help each other, okay? Especially when it comes to the test, guys. They can be pretty tricky, okay? Tricky. All right, here we go.
Welcome back to Holland America Line Academy. Thanks again for taking the time to join us for course 102, Destinations and Itinerary Planning. Whether it's to lesser-known ports or to iconic places around the world, Holland America Line understands the importance of itinerary planning to help you create an unforgettable destination experience for your clients. Course 102 will show the relationship between destinations and selling. You'll discover the sales opportunities these destinations hold and how the experience of Holland America Line brings incredible value to your client's vacation. There's a lot of great information here. We appreciate your time is valuable, so let's get started.
All right. Next. So what you'll learn today, when you complete this course, you'll be able to communicate that at Holland American Line. You will believe, we believe travel can have a higher purpose. Use your knowledge of the destinations to convert land-based vacationers into clients with a preference for cruising. Sell cruises successfully to both novice and experienced cruisers, and use insider information to to augment your experience and expertise. Okay. So again, really quick, besides learning all this stuff, you're going to get to know new agents, and you're also going to get a lot of perks, a lot of promotional material from these cruise lines and vendors and stuff, like, you know, first choice on free cruises, $5 cruises, you know, bonus lunch and learn, stuff like that, okay? So make sure you complete these. And again, you can do these all on your own, but why not do it together so we can get it in, get her done, right? All right, so you'll be able to explain why shore excursions are the easiest, most convenient and comfortable way to enjoy authentic, engaging experiences in port. Explore the principles Holland America Line uses to create our itineraries and reiterate them when pointing out an itinerary's benefits to a client. Describe each major region that Holland America Line visits. All right, so module 1, destinations and itinerary planning. So the higher purpose of travel. By now you've discovered some of the guiding principles that shape our products and serve as touchstones for all that we do. At Holland America Line, we believe that travel can transform our guests' perspective on the world of our ships explore. We provide our guests and your clients with every opportunity to immerse themselves in the history, the art, language, music, customs, and hundreds of places our ships visit. The higher purpose, at its best, travel does more than merely move us from one place to the next. It should entertain, enrich, enliven, and enlighten our guests in an authentic, meaningful way. The destinations we carefully select and the global itineraries that pull them together reflect our conviction that travel has the power to change lives. Where in the world can your clients go with the Holland America Line? We cruise all 7 continents, and this could be test questions. We offer 500 itineraries, visiting more than 470 ports of call. And a deep familiarity with the world's destinations is essential to our success and to yours too. Destinations are what motivate your client. According to studies by Clea and others, the reason a first-time cruiser chooses a particular cruise isn't the cruise itself, it's the destination. Once your clients have experienced their first cruise, they're more likely to cite the cruise as their #1 priority, with the destination a close second. Our research confirmed that one of the key attributes of our guests, who are your best prospects for Holland America Line cruise, is that they are destination driven. Sell the benefits of a cruise, okay? Destination and cruises, guys, are the easiest to book because most of the stuff is already built in, right? So it's very easy to do. And then you add the pre-post-cruise or pre-cruise, post-cruise, you know, rooms, etc., so they can experience outside of the cruise ship also, okay? Destination knowledge is important in converting a client from a land-based vacation to a seagoing one. Your clients might not even think about a cruise when planning a land-based vacation, even though a cruise may be the best way to see the destination they want to visit. Here's an example. Your client explains that she and a friend are thinking of visiting southern France, Spain, and Italy by car, and asks if you think that's a good idea. So click on the benefit of a cruise to see an example of the response. High cost, okay, sell the benefits. Okay, so high cost of a land vacation. You explain that Europe's Mediterranean coast is indeed wonderful, but she must be prepared to pay at least $50 per night for parking, $8 per gallon of petrol, and lofty hotel prices. Okay, so again, if they're going to Europe, it's a little crazy. Just so you know, I did a quote on Vax. They're going to London, Paris, Rome, Zurich, 20,000, right? They wanted to add 2 extra days in New York City because they had a layover there. It went up 40,000, 20,000. It's like, what? So, you know, they can book cheaper on their own. I don't know why. So I had to call Archer. And so, yeah, Mediterranean Europe is a little crazy right now. So lots of people are going there. So I think that's what's driving the prices. The disadvantages of driving. Okay, you go on to explain that driving in the Mediterranean countries can be stressful. Street signs are often indecipherable to anyone but locals. Roads and streets are often very narrow. City traffic is often frenetic. Parking is expensive and hard to find. And getting lost, which happens frequently, robs you of precious time. Okay. Advantages of a cruise vacation. So now here, this is where you sell your selling point. Guess it's a bad idea, she says. No, not at all. You respond, did you ever think of taking a cruise? Holland America Line has a 12-day Mediterranean cruise, goes to the very same places that you mentioned, and a cruise is almost always better value than the hotel cost of a land-based vacation. And then value and convenience. You could show her a cost per day per person comparison, including meals, entertainment, activities, which are included in the cruise fare. You could remind her that she won't have to pack and unpack every few days. She could point out that with the cruise, the largest expense, transport, meals, lodging are predictable, taking much of the anxiety out of foreign travel. Okay. All right, next, how destination knowledge can enhance your sales skills. So here are 3 ways your destination knowledge can increase the value you bring to each and every sale. Build trust by showing what you know. Again, that's what you're doing, you're learning, right? Research has shown that our guests are moderate internet users who research their travel plans online and frequently consult a travel advisor when planning a trip abroad. They come to you, validate their preliminary choices, and that's good. Obviously, they trust your knowledge, experience, and expertise. Insider tips. Communicate that you are a true professional, one who knows things that most people don't know. The tips can be generally beneficial to your client, okay? Again, you do research, you learn about these different areas and what they can see and do. Insider tips examples. Okay, so here you may want to take a copy of this to share it when you do your selling points or your ad. While in Auckland, see the Watoma Caves. It's a must-see attraction. You take a boat into a pitch black cave, look up and see a sky filled with stars, but they're not stars, they're glowworms. Yuck, dropping on you. You do a lot of biking, don't you? Barcelona has a real developed bike system. You can easily see all the highlights of the city from a bicycle. Don't miss St. Paul de Vence. It's not well known outside of France. One of its restaurants, La Colombe d'Or, was a favorite of France's great painters who paid for their meals with their artwork. The restaurant walls are covered with the now priceless works. Okay, so that's kind of exciting to kind of go see, right? All right, all three of the onshore highlights outlined in the insider tips example are shore excursions offered by Holland America Line. Reviewing all the shore excursions offered at a specific ports can help you build your insider knowledge. Make it personal, okay? If you've taken a Holland America Line cruise to the same destination you're recommending, give an interesting but brief anecdote when you're from your trip. I once took a Holland American Line cruise to Alaska, had a freshly caught salmon at a salmon bake on a shore excursion from Juneau. It was incredible. If you go, you'll have to try the salmon. The anecdotes engages your client's imaginations and senses, also implies that you favor Holland America Line for your own vacation. So just keep it short, but share your experiences, okay? So insider tips, use your smartphone, take a small diary with you, jot down any ideas, take photos that you can use later to sell to your clients. Exploration Central, okay, EXC, okay, this was a test question on the last one. Our exclusive destination programming offers indispensable insights and tips from local experts, interactive activities, cultural encounters to make your client's journey more engaging, vivid, and meaningful. EXC provides a new way for your clients to understand and experience the most fascinating corners of the globe through the prism of their own personal interests and passions. Whether it's photographing wildlife in Alaska, sampling paella in Spain, or studying iconic postures at the Buddha in Thailand's renowned temples. All right, other EXC has a number of valuable components, which include, we're on part 2, okay, section 2, 102. All right, EXC Talks enables your clients to get insider perspective and hear the kind of stories only locals know at the informative on-board presentations. Here's the link to that should take you to where we're at, and then arrow through. All right, culture starts the immersion in a destination culture and history before your client even steps on shore, with the help from local experts, artists, and performers. And then Port to Table provides insights into each region's culinary traditions through on-board cooking demonstrations and food and wine tasting. All right, an insider tip: when booking your client's cruise, visit hollandamerica.com to view all shore excursions, read guest reviews, that always helps, book tours at times they prefer. Shore excursions can also be purchased on board at the shore excursion desk. Okay, so remember that may be a test question. They can book it and on the hollandamerica.com or at the excursion desk. Okay, Mexican culture example. Here's a sample of our exclusive EXC program brings Mexican culture on board. Click the experience to learn more. When you have viewed all, then you can go to the next page. So culture. Through EXC Culture, local culture ambassadors explore Mexican crafts, dance, and the Spanish language. Plus, a mariachi band performs for guests at one of the ports of call. Talks, okay? Guests who want to learn more about Mexico can attend EXC Talks and gain insights about everything from proper etiquette to the best tours to choose. Port to Table. They can discover culinary insights by attending an on-board cooking demonstration or attend a themed mixology class featuring Mexico-inspired cocktails. And then Flavors of Mexico. The dining room and Lido Market also will showcase the flavors of Mexico, while bars will offer a variety of Mexican liquors and ingredients. So get those margaritas. And then Small Touches. The ship's ambiance will be enhanced by native Mexican flowers. Guests will be delighted by how the destination theme is reflected in even the smallest touches. like the Mexican towel creations they find in their staterooms. All right, end of module 1. Course 102 contains 3 modules. You can leave the training at any time and resume where you left off. All right, we're going to keep going, so stay with us. Itinerary planning. All right, so outstanding itineraries. We are well known for our outstanding itineraries, both in port and aboard our ships. Our goal is to provide our guests with the opportunity to build connections across cultures. Our talented team of itinerary planners and destination experts is one of our greatest resources. Click on the right to see more. Okay. So our itinerary planners have cruised with Holland America for many years. They know the ships and our destinations intimately. Navigation officers. Our itinerary planners are also all experienced navigation officers who take into account the safety and comfort of our guests when planning itineraries. Highly skilled. Our itinerary planners are highly skilled at choosing ports of call that provide our guests with special opportunities for cultural immersion and personal enrichment. It is the stories of places we visit that often influence the itinerary design itself. And last, travel worldwide. Our itinerary planners and destination experts have traveled the world for decades, visiting ports in every corner of the globe. All right, selling points. Here are some itinerary planners' preferred strategies. They're getting selling points. They're great selling points to use when recommending Holland America Line to your clients. So take note of these, okay? Selling points, we choose ports of call that provide our guests with special opportunities for culture immersion and personal enrichment, both in port and aboard our ships. Our goal is to provide our guests with the opportunity to build connections across cultures while discovering the magic of what lured them to the destination in the first place. Our goal is to make your clients' travel experience fulfilling and fun. They might take a tango lesson in Argentina or a hula class in Hawaii, experience Celtic fiddlers in Halifax, or take a crash course in practical Spanish in Mexico. History and culture. This emphasizes on history and culture, extends on board to our partnership with BBC Earth with our EXC Talks and EXC Culture programs. Port planning. We balance well-known ports with lesser known ones, the kind of places that tourists have yet to really discover, such as small town of Catacolon, the gateway to the birthplace of the Olympic Games. In many cases, we are among only a few cruise lines to visit some of the more off the beaten path ports each year. Okay, so keep that in mind. Study of the guests revealed 82% agree that it's great to learn about and engage with other cultures while on a cruise. Iconic event cruises. Okay, so this is something to keep in mind. Something to be said for being in the right place at the exact right time. Our iconic event cruises are designed to do just that. For example, you want to see the summer solstice at North Cape? How about the cherry blossoms in Japan? Summer solstice at Stonehenge, Ladies' Day at the Dublin Horse Show, and Edinburgh Scottish Military Tattoo. So those are different events you can focus on, okay? Share with your clients. Extended stays. So this is what I say, where you can add days after or before. So whenever we can, we schedule overnight stays. Oh no, this is during the thing. Okay, so we schedule overnight stays at places with an attractive night scene, such as Caraco or San Juan, or in places offering plenty to see and do, such as Venice, Shanghai, Brisbane, and Malta. These overnight stays in some of the world's most iconic cities, where hotel rooms can often exceed $700 per night, offer tremendous added value for your clients. So again, I think you can still sleep on the ship, get up the next morning and go and still see it. All right, legendary voyages. longer itineraries, which allow more time for your clients to immerse themselves in different cultures. Look for clients for whom travel is a passion. Those people who love to explore exotic locals and value having the time to enjoy more of everything they love about travel with Holland American Line. Collectors voyages. Many of our cruises can be combined with another cruise. We call these combinable cruises collectors voyages. Your clients can even book 3 or 4 back-to-back collectors voyages and rarely repeat the same ports. Additionally, this is an opportunity for you to earn more commission if your clients book collector voyages. Okay. We always are adding and enhancing our enormous selection of itineraries. It's possible to go on a certain cruise and take the same itinerary a year later and have a completely different experience. All right, end of module 2. This contains 3 modules, so we have 1 more, and then we will be taking a test, so be prepared. This is destinations. Where are we going to go? For nearly 150 years, we've been introducing guests to new places and new cultures, and we've witnessed firsthand the transformative power of travel. We've seen how it opens minds, builds connections, and fosters an appreciation of the values that unite us the world over. A deep familiarity with the world's destination is key to enhancing your sales skills. So explore world of destinations. So these are all the different destinations they go to. So we'll start with 1, Mexican Riviera. Okay, next we'll go to, is this 2? Oh, no, where's 2? Oh, 2's over here. An Asia cruise offers an astonishing array of experiences. Your clients can stroll the serene, otherworldly gardens of Kyoto, sail a floating pagoda into Victoria Harbor in Hong Kong, taking in the city's uber modern skyline, shop for the latest technology gadgets in Singapore, visit the sacred shrine of Borobudur, sorry for mispronunciation, painstakingly restored after 1,000 years, shrouded in dense vegetation. Hunt for unique Netsuki in Tokyo shop. And at the end of the day, return to the classic elegance and comfort of your Holland American ship line. All right. So Alaska and the Yukon. With its breathtaking coastline carved by massive tidewater glaciers over the millennia, iconic wildlife in their natural habitats, fascinating native cultures, and Klondike Gold Rush history, the Great Land will amaze, engage, and delight your clients, particularly if they experience it with Holland America Line. Oops. Okay, does that take us into each one? Okay, so the Yukon. We are proud to be the only cruise line that offers the Yukon, often called the wild side of the last frontier. In combination with both an inside passage cruise and up to 3 nights at Denali National Park, our Yukon Denali land and sea journeys are our highest rated Alaskan itineraries. So do you guys know anybody that wants to go to Alaska? Definitely recommend this one, okay? All right. Holland America difference, click the button to explore the differences between set us apart Alaska and the Yukon. So we were first in Alaska. In fact, we've been showing guests the beautiful region for over 70 years, even longer than Alaska has been a state. Nobody knows the Great Land better than we do. We offer more sailings to Alaska than any other premium cruise line. That means your clients can choose from a wide range of departure dates, itinerary lengths, and places to see. We offer more glacier experiences. Holland America Line cruises Glacier Bay National Park more than any other premium cruise line. We also offer itineraries featuring Hubbard Glacier or Tracy Arm and the Twin Sawyer Glaciers. Our 14-day in-depth cruise include lesser-known Alaska ports, connecting our guests with even more of Alaska through our thoughtful itinerary planning. All of our 2- and 3-night Denali itineraries exclusively include the Tundra Wilderness Tour, most comprehensive Denali tour offered by any cruise line. The tour includes admission into the park. Okay, so again, save some money. We are the only cruise line to offer land and sea journeys that include both Denali National Park and the unspoiled reaches of the Yukon, with its vast wilderness and colorful gold rush history. On our Alaska land and sea journeys, your clients can experience Denali Square, our private sanctuary in the heart of McKinley Chalet Resort, located at the gateway to Denali National Park. All of our itineraries include Alaska's famed Inside Passage, one of the world's premier cruising destinations. And then included experiences on most our Yukon Denali land sea journeys, a ride on the narrow gauge White Pass and Yukon Route Railroad, a civil engineering landmark, and panning for gold in Fairbanks at Gold Dredge 8. Sounds kind of fun, right? Both our shore excursions in Alaska and onboard activities provide the kind of immersive experience that studies have shown our guests we are looking for, such as venturing deep into the Denali National Park. We offer your clients special Alaska experiences through partnerships with local vendors, such as Denali Brewing, private labeled glacier Pilsner beer, and Huna Totem, native interpretation in Glacier Bay. All right, so sample itineraries. View a popular itinerary and destination we visit by clicking the map below. So it's a 7-day trip from Seattle, Victoria, Ketchikan, Juneau, Sitka, the national park up here. Okay, so that's a 7-day one. Again, you can take a picture of that. And then this one is Yukon double Denali land, sea, and journey. So lots of places that they visit here. Okay. So again, just some examples of itineraries for yourself. All right, sample shore excursions. So you have dog sledding, Mendenhall Glacier, by helicopter, Juneau ice fields. When your clients visit Southeast Alaska and combine the thrill of a glacier helicopter tour with the oldest operating dog sled tour company, they'll end up with an unforgettable experience. They'll gear up with glacier boots that fly over lush rain, forest, deep blue crevices, and glacier carved peaks. On a sightseeing tour to the dog sled camp on Mendenhall Glacier, and then professional mushers will guide them to help drive the team, or they may relax in the sled and take in an awe-inspiring scenery. All right, and then click Alaska Yukon Shore Excursions. So you have Mountain Point Snorkeling Adventure. Clients can snorkel the calm, clear waters of Southeast Alaska's Mountain Point on a 1-hour guided marine life tour. They'll be toasty warm in a state-of-the-art half-inch wetsuit, complete with hood, boots, and gloves, and they hover among Alaska's diverse and colorful marine life. Thanks to the Japanese Kuroshio current, long summer days, and a lack of glaciers in the area, water temperatures reach a surprising 65 degrees in the summer. Mountain Point has shallow tide pools teeming with marine life and steep underwater rock walls for free diving, all just 5 miles from the Holland America Line ships. So that's pretty nice, right? Kind of exciting. All right, whenever you sell a land sea tour, you have an opportunity to increase your commissions. Never stop at just selling the cruise. Offer your clients the land portion also. Okay, always try to upsell. That's upselling. Okay, all right, next. So we did 2, let's go to 3. All right, Australia, New Zealand, and the South Pacific. Recommend a holiday or a Holland America Line cruise to Australia and the South Pacific, and your clients will encounter an impressive array of natural man-made wonders, including the Great Barrier Reef, New Zealand's Milford Sound, and the Sydney Opera House. Their cruise will take them to such distant destinations as Fiji, Numera, Maya, and Tasmania. They'll explore the Aboriginal, Maori, and Melanesian cultures. Again, I apologize for my mispronunciation. All right, so Australia, New Zealand, explore the features. Tauranga has a fascinating Marora culture, and in Habiton, your clients can participate in a Hobbit feast. Fans of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies have the opportunity to walk in locations where scenes from the films were shot and to tour the Weta Studios. Okay. Curry Bay in the Kimberley region of Western Australia is unsurpassed as destination in one of the last remaining unspoiled places on Earth. And then the islands of South Pacific have been the subject of countless movies, books. Your clients will learn firsthand the reality far exceeds these romantic portrayals. All right, we're the only premium cruise line that offers 3 days at the Great Barrier Reef, one of the world's great attractions. The reef is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, remember that? And it deserves more than the 1 or 2 days that the other premium lines spend here. So they give you 3 days there. We offer more overnights in Hobart, the capital of Tasmania, than any other premium cruise line. And then we visit Tonga, the only original kingdom left in the Pacific. We feature more visits to Milford Sound, Nuku'alofa, Tonga, and Rarotonga, Cook Islands than any other premium cruise line. There are generally, these are generally exotic destinations that few ever get to see. Okay, so keep that in mind. We offer more than a dozen collector's voyages, back-to-back itineraries that can be linked together for a truly epic adventure. We have more visits to Pinkton, New Zealand, where your clients can go on a dolphin cruise or bicycle to a vineyard, sample the wines for which this island is famous. We schedule the departures at certain ports, giving your clients more time to explore. Cruises on Maasdam, offering zodiac experiences, sailing in and around Australia and New Zealand, provides greater insights and more authentic personal way to connect with the fascinating part of the world. All right, sample itineraries for that. Out of San Diego, you go through Hawaii to Fiji and Sydney, okay? A 25-day, okay? That's a pretty long one, okay? So keep that in mind. And then this one is a 14-day New Zealand. All right, so Sydney all the way around. So the other one, it looked like it's just, oops. The other one, it looked like that it was just a one-way, right? From one to the other. This is a circle. Okay. All right, next. Sample shore excursions, fascinating Rotorua. Your clients will visit Rainbow Springs Wildlife Park, where they'll see huge trout and national bird, the kiwi at a nocturnal house. At the Agrodome, they'll explore many aspects of New Zealand's sheep industry, including sheep dogs, working stock, sheep shearing, and champion rams. They'll enjoy a delicious buffet lunch, traditional Maori concert performance at a local hotel. They'll explore Tapua, where apprentices are taught the ancient art of carving and weaving, and take a walking tour through Rotorua's largest geothermal reserve, Tawakararara, past boiling mud pools, hot pools, and geysers. Incredible display of nature's raw fury and an awesome experience. And then Australian, New Zealand shore excursions, course, the Opera House, right? Clients will capture the dynamic spirit of Sydney through the shore excursion, travel back in time to Sydney's historic rocks area. They will drive through the city center, visit the most sought after residential areas in Sydney, stop for a photo opportunity at the famous surfing beach, Bondi. A guided tour of the Sydney Opera House, Sydney's most famous landmark, is also included. And I don't know if you guys follow Ron Archer, but he posts, I think, on the Travel Cafe or Travel in the website Facebook page. His hotel was overlooking that Opera House. He's in Australia now, or was. All right, specialize in selling longer voyages, great way to earn higher commissions. All right, next we go to number 4. Canada and New Zealand. Whether your clients are drawn to charming seaside towns with tidy whitewashed buildings, narrow cobblestone lanes where a handful of patriots once envisioned a nation, elegant boutiques, bistros with a splash of Parisian flair, or Mother Nature in all her radiant autumn glory, Canada and New England cruises with Holland America Line offer something for everyone. While in Boston, your clients can relive America's fight for liberty on the 2.5-mile Freedom Trail, which passes 16 Revolutionary War locations. Traveling beyond in New England and on Canada's maritime coastline, they'll find picture-perfect lighthouses on rocky headlands, lobster traps, and beluga whales. Montreal offers all the charms of sophistication, a sophisticated cosmopolitan city with the French flair. And then Quebec City proudly boasts its French heritage with cobblestone streets and buildings that harken back to its founding in 1608. There's very different regions, so very plus leisurely days of scenic cruising on Canada's Gulf of St. Lawrence and St. Lawrence River make these Holland America Line cruises among the most diverse and appealing we offer. We operate a 7-day Canada-New England departure from May to October, the longest season offered by a premium cruise line in the region. This gives your clients more departure dates to choose from. We offer sailings beginning in Boston and end in Montreal, or vice versa. Home ports that are easily reached by car or air. We also offer 7-day sailings along the route than any other premium cruise line. We're the only premium cruise line to sail under the bridge between Quebec and Montreal, thereby offering Montreal's overnight and turnarounds. Every spring and fall, we offer calls to the lesser known ports in Canada, such as Saguenay and Gaspé. We offer more visits to Bar Harbor, Prince Edward Island, Halifax, Sydney than any other premium cruise line do. Prince Edward Island was made famous by the novel Anne of Green Gables. 50 million copies sold and translated into 36 languages. Every fall, the hillsides of Canada and New England burst forth with the colors of autumn. During fall foliage time, hotels in New England typically charge 2 or 3 times more than usual. Our cruises during this time are only moderately higher, okay? Sample itineraries. So again, this goes from one to the other. It's not a round trip. And it's 11-day. So that's another big thing you guys got to remember when booking cruises, passports and stuff. If they're going from like one United States port in a circle and back, they do not need the passport. But if they're going like this from, you know, United States to another country and it's only a one way, they will need a passport. So you got to pay attention to that. All right. And then here again, it's just a one-way, 7-day Canada and New England discovery, okay? All right, sample shore excursions, the Lulu lobster boat ride. All right, so this entertaining educational 2-hour cruise on Lulu, a down east Maine style lobster boat, is set on Frenchman Bay and around the Porcupine Islands. It offers delightful views of Acadia National Park on Mount Desert Island. The captains will haul the lobster traps during the cruise to show your clients what a commercial lobsterman does to catch the lobsters, how the traps work, and how they are baited. They'll explore the biology and anatomy of the lobsters, crabs, and other creatures that are in the traps and regulations maintained in forces to make lobstering so successful. The route usually passes Egg Rock Lighthouse to visit a seal colony. And then Canada and New England. After being outfitted with the bicycle helmet, water bottle, your clients will set out with their professional guide cycling approximately 8 miles, 90 minutes, to Montmorency Falls. They'll enjoy spectacular views of the skyline skyline of Quebec and the islands of Orleans as they ride along a bike path along the St. Lawrence River. At Montmorency Falls, they'll board an aerial tram to the top of the falls where they'll see the powerful forces of nature at work as the waters of Montmorency River roar down the 270-foot cliff to St. Lawrence River. There will be ample free time to walk the path along the falls. Canada New England cruises are ideal for parents and grandparents to bring US and Canadian history to life for the younger family members, okay? So sharing some ideas there for you. All right, number 5. So the Caribbean, dear clients, dream of the perfect tropical island, one of the lushly forested volcanic peaks rising dramatically above the sea, palm fringed beaches and azure seas, harbors dotted with yachts and lined with chic restaurants and boutiques. When it comes to recommending the perfect sun-washed island vacation for your client, nothing is better than a Caribbean cruise with Holland American Line. We offer more than 15 different itineraries in the Caribbean. Whichever cruise your clients select, they'll have ample time to discover each island's unique charms. From hidden beaches to cafes the locals love. They can tour historical sites, museums, and gardens, explore the colonial native influences that have contributed to each island's distinctive character and cuisine. Find the best places to hike, bike, snorkel, or simply unwind and spend time on our award-winning private island, Half Moon Cay. On nearly all of our Caribbean itineraries, your clients can visit Half Moon Cay, the perfect destination for clients who always wanted their own private island in the Bahamas. We purchased the unspoiled island more than 20 years ago to create a protected sanctuary for wildlife and an exclusive private island getaway. Your clients might quietly count egrets in the bird preserve, or swim with curious stingrays, or stroll along a 2-mile expanse of powdery white beach. Explore Half Moon Cay, explore what the clients can do. All right, so you have the private cabanas, stretch out in their own freshly remodeled private cabana. Fresh lobsters cooked on the grill with a refreshing pina colada at the Lobster Shack. Water sports, play in the water on sunshine sailboats, Hobie catamarans, and aqua cycle or a paddle board. And then horseback riding. Ride a horse on a trail and then into the surf, okay? That was always fun. We did that. Sample itineraries. All right, 21-day here, okay? So they start in Fort Lauderdale, go over here to here, back over here, and then here to here. So I guess 2 separate things, but it looks like they go and come back to Fort Lauderdale. So again, that's a round trip, okay? All right, and then this one, 7 days. So they just start here, go around San Juan and the Half Moon, okay? All right, next, Sample excursion, scuba diving. Grand Cayman designed as the introduction to sports of scuba diving. This excursion begins with a brief lecture, followed by approximately an hour and a half in the pool, getting familiar with the equipment. Once everyone is comfortable, your clients will go down from the pool to the Caribbean for a guided 30-45-minute scuba dive over Kashuaina Reef Marine Park, while experiencing the sensation of weightlessness in the underwater world. They'll encounter some amazing tropical fish, corals, and creatures such as sergeant majors, angelfish, parrotfish, damsels, trumpetfish, and maybe even a lobster or an eel. And then Caribbean, bobsled, Jamaica, and Dunn's River Falls. This is what I did. Amazing, guys. You definitely have to do this. After a guided 600-foot hike along the cascading waters of Dunn's River Falls, your clients will be driven to Mystic Mountain, where they'll take a chairlift 700 feet through the forest canopy. At the peak, they'll find displays of Jamaica's history, people, and culture. Then head on the bobsled Jamaica signature ride featuring gravity-driven plunge through 3,280 feet of twists and turns, track curves around ancient trees and huge majestic cliff faces. Your clients control the speed of their descent with a handbrake. They'll be conveyed back to the top of the mountain where the Rainforest Sky Explorer will be waiting to carry them back down to the base. So definitely make sure you guys check that out. That was fun. We did the luminous waters there also. All right, number 6, here we go. Europe, from sunny Greece to the misty North Sea, from Granada's Alhambra to St. Petersburg Hermitage, Monet's Water Lilies to Michelangelo's David. Europe represents an amazing array of landscapes, architectural and art treasures, cuisines and cultures and histories. Hardest part is figuring out which itinerary best encompasses your client's interests. The Asian or the Adriatic, the Balearics or the Baltics, the Coastal del Sol or the Croatian coast, the Mediterranean or beyond. Okay, so lots of choices for Europe. No matter which itinerary you recommend, your clients will have an unforgettable journey exploring Europe's historic and cultural treasures, encountering its people and savoring its renowned cuisines. Let our expertise in itinerary planning and destination exploration ensure your clients have the best possible experience visiting this amazing continent. 3 regions, okay? So you have Holland American that is divided into 3 Europe regions. You have the Mediterranean. On a Mediterranean cruise, your clients can see the lands inspired Matisse and Cézanne, glide along the Venetian Canal, walk in the footsteps of Greek philosophers, savor freshly baked bread dipped in a state-pressed olive oil, explore a walled medieval town in Croatia, or climb to the top of Barcelona's not yet completed La Sagrada Familia. Northern Europe, your clients can admire the Art Nouveau architecture of Aalsund, view Copenhagen's iconic statue of the Little Mermaid, revisit a dark chapter in history at Amsterdam's Anne Frank House, feel the warmth of the midnight sun in Norway's North Cape, take a thrilling dip in the steamy blue lagoon of Reykjavik. Thanks to our carefully planned daily schedules, they can thrill to spectacular scenic cruising in northern and Icelandic fjords. And then the transatlantic, your clients can cross the Atlantic in style as on one of our transatlantic cruises between convenient US ports such as Fort Lauderdale, Tampa, and Boston, and such fascinating European cities as Rome, Lisbon, Copenhagen, and Rotterdam. If you have a client who is a country collector, a transatlantic cruise is an excellent choice. In addition to major European ports, they may stop in Iceland, Greenland, North Africa, Madeira, and Azores. So again, lots of options. Click the button to explore the 5 differences that set us apart in Europe. Europe is our home. Holland America Line was born here 150 years ago. Could be a test question. Visit unique ports of call such as Antwerp, Belgium, Brest, France, Portland, UK, Sarande, Albania, and other premium line that other premium lines don't go to. Okay. We offer more overnight stays in iconic ports than any other premium brand, allowing guests to see more of Europe's major destinations. We have the most diverse array of Northern Europe itineraries of any premium cruise line. And then our collectors voyages enable your clients to combine almost any two back-to-back European cruises into a longer vacation with few or no repeat ports and a seamless onboard experience. Sample itineraries. Okay, so here it looks like they start here, go around to here, Barcelona and back. That's a 10-day, okay? And then this one, 14-day. Looks like they start in Rotterdam, go up here, go around, up and around, back down and up, okay? All right. Sample excursions, walk through Iceland and coffee. Iceland is one of the few Art Nouveau towns left in the world. Your clients will explore the lovely, unique coastal city on foot with a knowledgeable guide. As they make their way through the winding streets, their guide will point out many colorful details of these remarkable buildings. After catastrophic fire in 1904 left the town in ashes, the city was rebuilt in Art Nouveau or Jugend style with provisions and building materials from all over Europe. Your clients will visit the Art Nouveau style center for fascinating insight into Art Nouveau through authentic interiors and objects, as well as captivating multimedia program called From Ashes to Art Nouveau. Coffee and cake will be served in the cafe. Okay, and then Barcelona private touring. Your clients can explore on their own pace with a private vehicle driver, English-speaking guide in Barcelona. This exclusive tour offers the flexibility and independence to design the itinerary ashore according to their own interests and take in the sights at their own pace. Whether that includes climbing to the top of Gaudi's iconic Sagrada Familia, sampling the tapas at La Boqueria, or exploring medieval architectural treasures in the Gothic Quarter, or slipping away for a hike to the serene, beautiful Montserrat Monastery. Private touring ensures your clients will experience Barcelona their way. All right, almost done, guys. Tahiti and Hawaii. Survey after survey, Hawaii is named the perfect destination, and no wonder, so much to see and do. Your clients can ride the wild waves in Oahu's most famous surfing beaches, revisit the attack on Pearl Harbor at the USS Arizona Memorial, feast on succulent roast pork, grilled fish, and other traditional delicacies at an authentic Hawaiian luau. Explore Hilo's Botanical Garden and the molten lava flows of Kailua, domain of Pele and the fire goddess. Hawaii and Tahiti. Some 27 miles from Hawaii, another legendary archipelago awaits travelers to the Pacific. It is Tahiti, the ancestral home of the Hawaiian people in Papeete, Tahiti. Your clients will marvel at the spring garden of Valapahi, home to the rare tropical plant and tree species. On Bora Bora, they can watch lemon sharks and stingrays from the vantage of a glass-bottom boat. On Suva, in the Fiji Islands, they can thrill on the sight of firewalkers exerting that mysterious power over the flame. These are the islands that inspired Gauguin, Fletcher, Christian, and scores of others. They're sure to make a lasting impression on your clients. So what makes us the difference? We are the only cruise line that sails at night by the volcano, one of the most spectacular in the world, where you can hear and see the molten lava running into the sea. That'd be kind of cool, right? All right. We are the only premium cruise line that sails to Hawaii round trip from San Diego. Okay, so that's good to know. Our French Polynesia portion of the trip features ports that no other premium cruise line visits, like Cook's Bay, Moorea, Rotorua, Ralaye, Vanta, and Bora Bora. Sorry for the mispronunciation. We visit the Marquesas Island, stunningly beautiful destination as far off the beaten path as you can get. All right, sample itinerary. So again, they go from San Diego to San Diego. Okay, so go around. That's an 18-day circle from Hawaii. Okay, hold on. Here's my email if you need it. gmail.com. There you go. All right, next one. This is a 28-day. Wow, look at that. Get to see all the exciting tropical places, right? 28 days. I just did a 15-day to Hawaii. It was a pretty long one. All right, sample excursions, call to duty, Pearl Harbor museums and memorials. World War II history highlighted on the event-filled tour. Your clients will stop at Pearl Harbor Visitor Center before boarding a Navy shuttle for the magnificent USS Arizona Memorial that rests above the sunken battleship. Next is a tour of the USS Bowfin Submarine Museum and Park. The Vallejo class submarine is one of the most celebrated war vessels in US history. Continue to Ford Island and climb aboard the USS Missouri, where the Japanese signed the surrender documents that ended the war. The tour will conclude with the drive past some of Honolulu's top landmarks, including Punch Bowl Cemetery, final resting place of more than 35,000 Americans who gave their lives in service of their country. Wow, that would be kind of sad to go to, right? Okay. All right. And then Pearl Resort overnight and a bungalow. This is a unique opportunity to live out the tropical fantasy romantic getaway at one of Bora Bora's most exclusive resorts. Your clients will be transported by shuttle boat to the private island of Matu Tavaro, home of the Bora Bora Pearl Beach Resort and Spa. After warm greeting, flower lay, and a cocktail, they can relax in a picturesque bungalow perched above the pristine lagoon, or enjoy a hotel pool, beach and non-motorized watercraft, and toys, followed by an intimate included dinner. On day 2, your clients can explore the tropical paradise. After delicious included lunch, they'll cruise to Viatop in the mid-afternoon. Sounds wonderful, right? All right, next, Mexican Riviera, something to delight virtually any client on Holland America Line Mexican Riviera cruise. Every port offers opportunity to embark on a new adventure. Clients can try their hand at deep sea fishing in the Bay of Cortez, a fishery teeming with marlin, swordfish, sailfish, and tuna. In Mazatlan, they can explore the ornate 19th century Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception, a pearl of Spanish colonial architecture, then following it with delicious lunch of succulent, freshly caught shrimp at a surfside cafe. Puerto Vallarta, mix of red tiled buildings, cobblestone lanes, chic shops, and busy open air markets are certain to appeal to serious shoppers and art collectors. Your more adventurous clients can head inland into the rugged canyons, zip line through the luxuriant jungles of the mountains, or simply walk the white sands of Misamaleo Beach. And then we offer a 7-day round trip from convenient San Diego, 11-day sailing that starts in Vancouver, BC, ends in San Diego. All cruises feature stops in Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta. On our 11-day cruise, your clients can also experience the lush beauty of the Pacific Northwest with a stop in Santa Barbara, California. Okay. Holland American Line difference. Emphasis on cultural enrichment makes for a much more immersive experience. Offer an extended visit pre or post cruise package in San Diego. If your clients haven't been there before, they'll find there's so much to explore, including the world famous zoo, wild animal park, and some fine museums, several theme parks nearby. And there's a beautiful old town there. Okay, so I always tell people, you know, bring them in, get a cute little boutique hotel downtown San Diego. 7-day Mexican cruise, again, Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, and Cabo. All right, sightseeing and shopping. Fun for all ages. This tour begins with stop in Vigia Hill for a picture-perfect view of the world's tallest natural lighthouse, the offshore islands of Mazatlan, scenic coastline. Clients will ride through the city's historic center for a visit to its 19th century cathedral, stop oceanside to see the famous cliff divers leap into the rocks and plummet into the sea far below. Half-hour ride brings them to the Golden Zone for a theater show that relates to the history of Mexico through dance. At a nearby shopping area, they'll have 45 minutes of free time before returning to the ship. And then Canopy Adventure, thrilling ecological experience, offers your clients unique opportunity to zip line high above Puerto Vallarta's tropical forest, one of the most beautiful, complex biological communities on Earth. 60 minutes from Puerto Vallarta in the heart of the tropical forest of the Sierra Madre Mountains lies a private eco-reserve, a biological paradise where they'll discover a stunning profusion of Mexico's tropical flora and fauna. With the assistance of an experienced guide, they'll sail from the tree to tree on an exciting adventure that consists of 14 platforms, 10 horizontal traverses, a Tarzan swing, 2 hanging bridges, and 2 thrilling vertical descents. All right, 9, Panama Canal, a must-see destination for clients who love collecting iconic destinations, dubbed one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. 48-mile wide waterway divides 2 continents and connects 2 mighty oceans. Beyond the canal, depending on the Panama Canal cruise they select, your clients can experience a number of fascinating destinations in addition to the canal. So they want to visit Colombia, Cartagena, Colombia. They can explore the 16th century Castillo San Felipe de Barajas fortress. In Mexico, Mexico's charming Puerto Vallarta, once a mecca for jet setters and movie stars. How about Costa Rica? Grab those binoculars, get ready to add scores of bird sightings to their list in Costa Rica's Puerto Caldera. And then the Bahamas, simply relax, enjoy the pleasures of Half Moon Cay on our award-winning private island in the Bahamas. Panama Canal can make a complete canal transit on any of our 14 and 18-day itineraries, as well as our seasonal Panama Canal cruises. They can also select a 10 or 11-day Sanfara itinerary, enjoy a Caribbean cruise that takes them into Gatun Lake, adding a Panama Canal experience to their warm weather vacation. All right. And then we operate more full canal transits than any other premium cruise line. This allows your clients to enjoy greater choice of flexibility, offer more embarkation, disembarkation options than any other premium cruise line. Vancouver, Seattle, San Francisco, San Diego, and Fort Lauderdale. Our Panama Canal cruises benefit from our commitment to cultural immersion. Your clients will have the opportunity to meet with the artisans, Spanish instructors, local chefs, and musicians who come aboard. Our itineraries tend to be longer and more immersive. This gives your clients an opportunity to see and do more during their voyage. Again, sample itinerary, Fort Lauderdale over to San Diego. Okay, that's a 14-day canal. So again, it does not go back. So it's just a one-way thing. So again, we'll have to get them back to where they're going. And next, Seattle, 20-day Panama out of Seattle. They get to visit all these amazing places. Okay. All right, authentic Embera Native Village to Colon. This is a journey into the lives of Embera Native tribe, a proud people who maintain their pre-Columbian traditions and lifestyle. Your clients will learn about the Embera and get an overview of Panama from a knowledgeable guide during their motor coach ride to the central region. At Chagres National Park, they'll board a sturdy dugout canoe for the Embera village. When they arrive, the chief will welcome them with traditional Embera hospitality, including a series of dance performed by the tribe members. Your clients are free to wander through the village, ask questions, interact with those quiet people. The Emberas are spectacular craftspeople and have produced some beautiful islands available for purchase. Beautiful items, not islands. All right, and then Panama Canal, UNESCO World Heritage Site, Fort San Lorenzo. All right, this tour combines visit to the Spanish fort with the lush ambiance of natural tropical forest, mighty Panama Canal. Clients will start their guided Panama adventure with the stop at the 400-year-old ruins of Fort San Lorenzo, UNESCO World Heritage Site. Next, they'll see the Panama Canal, an engineering miracle, and view the gargantuan ships that make their way through the Agua Clara lock chambers. The Agua Clara locks are the newest of the 3 sets of locks on the Panama Canal. Know that? Didn't know that. All right, almost done. South America, Antarctica. South America has always held a special allure for explorers. Holland America Line Cruise, your clients can experience the Earth's biggest river by volume, the world's largest tropical rainforest, the towering Andes, the expansive lowlands of the Pampas, and Antarctica, a frozen world that teems with life. Your clients can cruise the Amazon, famed meeting the waters where the deep, dark Rio Negro flows side by side with the sandy waters of the Rio Salomas. Take a ferry ride across the Strait of Magellan to the Magdalena Penguin Reserve, one of the largest penguin colonies in southern Chile. Explore an enigmatic Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas, with an expert guide and experience the colorful spectacle of Carnival in Rio de Janeiro and enjoy a dazzling celebration of samba. We offer more than 12 different South America voyages ranging in length from 14 days with departures from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, San Diego, California, Seattle, Washington, and Vancouver, British Columbia, as well as sailings from within South America. Cruise departs from Fort Lauderdale include a selection of Caribbean ports, while sailing from Vancouver, San Diego includes stops in Mexico. So keep that in mind, okay? All right, we have more South America sailings than any other premium cruise line, offering 14 to 30 plus day itineraries. We can be flexible to your clients' calendars and where they want to go. We offer more visits to such ports as Elvias, Brazil, Puerto Morit, Chile, and Puerto Cadera, Costa Rica than any other premium cruise line. We include visits to landmark cities that are familiar to your clients like Belém, Brazil, gateway to the Amazon, Montevideo, Uruguay, Callao, Lima, Peru, and San Antonio, Santiago, Chile. Our back-to-back collectors voyages to South America and Antarctica can be combined to form a more extensive experience on the continent. And then for some, Antarctica is the ultimate adventure. Holland America Line sails there during Antarctica's summer. Once your clients reach the area, we will provide them with the greatest selection of options for exploring the magnificent frozen continent. Wide variety of departure ports, including Seattle, Washington, San Diego, California, and Vancouver, British Columbia, as well as sailings originating in South America. Itineraries, again, here you go. Buenos Aires, 20 days, okay? Checking out all these amazing places. And then this one is 16 days, starting here, it looks like in Lima, and then ending in San Diego. All right, so just sample itineraries. King Penguin 4x4 adventure. Around 50 miles from Stanley, Falkland Island, Volunteer Point is home to 1,000 Gentoo penguins, several thousand Magellanic penguins, and the largest colony of king penguins in the world outside of South Georgia Island. After a scenic drive to Volunteer Point, a beautiful white sand beach along Saltwater Lagoon, your clients can take advantage of the ultimate, I know it's very long, ultimate photo op as friendly. Outgoing king penguins pose and preen. If your clients visit in spring or early summer, they'll have a chance to see the fluffy brown chicks. They'll see the penguins at play and enjoy a small snack before setting off for the return journey to Stanley. Yeah, I think we're only going to get through this one today too. So sorry, guys. We'll just extend the training into next month. South America or Antarctica, a night out at Rio, a samba show. Again, you guys can do these on your own too if you'd like, but I will be continuing on until we finish. So a night out at the samba show. Most people, the chance to experience Brazil's legendary carnival is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Your clients will travel from the port of Rio to the Great Marquês de Sapucaí Avenue for a night to remember. Watching what it is perhaps the greatest show of samba on the planet. Every year at Carnival, the 12 best samba schools from all over Brazil choose their own theme and prepare a 1-hour show in which they play, sing, act, and dance a samba tune composed for the occasion. The event is held in Rio's famous Sambadromo. The samba parade ends at Apotheosis Square. Shuttles will be available for the return to the ship. Woo! All right, last one, finally. Woo! Grand Voyages, okay, is the ultimate dream of a true explorer, an epic seafaring adventure across oceans and datelines from ancient ruins to snow-capped mountains, a journey that transforms. On a Holland America Line Grand Voyage, your clients can bring their most ambitious travel fantasy to life, creating lasting memories. Our ships explore more than 46 exotic remote ports that include breathtaking scenery, once-in-a-lifetime experiences such as visiting Machu Picchu, seeing the glaciers of Chile, Antarctica, sailing into the heart of the Amazon. Plus, your clients can see modern marvels such as Rio de Janeiro's Christ the Redeemer statue and the Panama Canal, all on one cruise. We offer grand voyages typically ranging from 50 to 100 plus days. Destinations such as Asia, Africa, South America, as well as full circumnavigation of the globe. Each voyage includes overnight stays in some of the world's famous iconic places, so your clients will have more time to see the sites they've always dreamed of visiting. Our grand voyages can also be broken into shorter cruises, an excellent option for clients who long for an exotic travel experience but have less time to spend. On a grand voyage, your clients can shop for textiles in Mumbai, India, view the famous monumental statues on Easter Island, spend a memorable evening in an Amazon jungle lodge, and 4 days in Antarctica. Discover Buenos Aires, wander around serene Japanese garden, savor the contrast of gleaming modernity and time-honored traditions in Hong Kong. Snorkel the Great Barrier Reef, even sail Auckland's Waitemata Harbor on an America's Cup yacht. On our 128-day grand world voyage, your clients can circle the earth. Round trip from Fort Lauderdale, exploring the entire southern world. Photograph penguins in Antarctica, snorkel the Great Barrier Reef, take a samba lesson in Buenos Aires, shop for hand-dyed batiks in Bali, and explore the world's dynamic food scene in Singapore. Offer more extended stays than any other cruise line. Okay, that's pretty much on all of them. Grand Voyages sail round trip from North America, so that's good to know. Cover more of the world and go far-flung destinations than any other premium lines do. Itineraries are crafted with input from our guests. Full voyage segments. If your clients can't sail for 100 days, let them know they can choose a shorter segment. Host of early booking amenities, upgrades for guests staying in a Pinnacle, Neptune Signature, or Vista Suite. Full cruise guests, early booking amenities, including onboard spending money, luggage, delivery, prepaid hotel service charges, and complimentary internet charges. All right, so here you go, 128 days, guys. You may want to take a picture of that and say, hey, who wants to go on this world cruise? All right, so check it out. And then this one is 33 days. Okay, I think I could probably handle that one. Okay, culinary walkthrough Buenos Aires. Your clients will experience Buenos Aires on their foodies tour of authentic restaurants in the city with a small group of like-minded travelers, 8 to 20 people. The day begins with a guided panoramic drive through Buenos Aires, taking in many highlights such as Plaza de Mayo, Avenida 9 de Julio, and the parks of Palermo. Culinary walking tour in one of the city's most traditional neighborhood visits, 3 distinctive eateries for a true taste of Buenos Aires. And then perfect pairing, premium Argentina wine and tapas. Under the tutelage of local wine expert at an exclusive wine venue, your clients will try Malbec, Torrontés, and other fantastic fruit-forward and age-worthy wines produced in Argentina, prolific and famous wine-going region. The private 1.5-hour tasting session includes 5 ultra-premium wines from all over Argentina, specially paired with the 5 perfectly matched foods. The wine expert will offer an explanation of Argentine terroir, winemaking techniques, and culture. And we are done. Get to know the world as we do. Visit hollandamerica.com for exclusive tips and information for each destination. Short video.
Congratulations on completing course 102. It's my hope that you've learned a lot about our destinations and that you're more confident about selling Holland America Line cruises. Remember that our website is your best resource for up-to-date and day-by-day itinerary information. Thanks for joining us today. We still have so much to share. Let's continue to our next course. I'll meet you there.
All right. Now it's time for our exam. Everybody loves exams. All right, look at John. So John's ready. He has our answers for us. Now, again, they may be out of order, guys. So just be patient. We will make sure everybody passes. Destination knowledge is important in converting a client from land-based vacation to a seagoing vacation. I would say true. Correct? Because you want to teach them how it's so much better. They get to see the best of both worlds, right? Everybody agree? Thank you. That is correct. How can you use your destination knowledge to enhance your sales skill? Share insider tips, illustrate personal anecdotes of your own travel, show what you know, all the above. I would say all the above, right? D, yep, thank you. All right, that's correct. We call on more port cities in Japan than any other premium cruise line. Pray say true. Yeah, didn't they say pretty much every single one they have more ports of calls? Yep, that's right. Which of the following is not correct? Has more southern sailings, transatlantic cruise between New York and London, Grand Voyages, operate longest Canada, premium. I'd say New York and London. What do you think? What was it, John? Is it the, I don't recall talking about New York and London. B, that's what I thought. Thank you. That is correct. All right, these special sailings are scheduled as a port where something out of the ordinary is taking place. Is that iconic? The iconic event. Remember we talked about that, the flowers in Japan or the cherry blossoms and stuff. That is correct. Which could not be visited on a Holland America cruise line? The Panama, Antarctica, Yukon, all the above could be visited. I'd say D, all the above. What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
All of the above could be visited.
That's what I thought. That is correct. EXA port planners are the experts who design our highly praised itineraries. Say true, wasn't that the ones that say they expert in navigating and all that? No, that's false?
No, it's false.
That's false. Okay, sorry. That's correct. So they're not the planners. Holland America believes that travel can transform our guest perspective on the world. I'd say true. That's correct. Collectors voyagers are another name for grand voyages. False. Yeah, collectors was doing special things, right? Grand voyages were like the world tours, right? That's correct. Holland America partnership has a partnership with BBC Earth. Say true. It's correct. Yes. Which is not a component of the EXC program? Thank you. That's correct. Which is not a strategy that Holland America Line follows in designing its itineraries. We select ports of call, provide opportunities. We mix well-known, when appropriate, overnight. I would say, oh, what is it? Hi, I'm on training. What's up? Did you order the cakes?
No, she doesn't want that. Call me back.
Oh, okay. What does she want? Text me. Love you. Bye.
All right, love you. Bye.
Okay. D, all the above. Thank you. None of them are correct. No. That's correct, which is not a strategy. Oh, okay. Thank you. Which EXC, thank you, John, for coming back. Which EXC component will be most useful to you when counseling a client and that they can use as a resource when planning their cruise? Port planners? That is correct. Boy, glad you got taken care of. Some of our grand voyages are over 100 days long. That is true. Our collector's voyages are built from different back-to-back cruises. Is that true? What do you guys think? True, thank you. That is correct. What does the following refer to? 7, 500, 475. Wasn't that 7 you can expect, 470 longitude, trick question, the number of continents. There was a continents and itineraries and ports.
Yes.
B?
I believe so. I think so.
Yep, that's what I thought. Yep, correct. Almost half of our guests prefer to go places they've never visited before. I would say true because that's what they talked about. It's false. John's saying false. So I thought
It's false.
It is? That's weird because I thought they said they'd like to go on a different itinerary each time.
Yeah, but most people pick the cruise based on the destination, so they don't want to go somewhere they've never been.
Okay, thank you.
John's taken the test 3 times. Sorry.
Which statement is not correct about our grand voyages? Once in a lifetime, exotic, remote, voyage includes overnight, range from, can be broken up. Okay, is not correct. Once in a lifetime, explore exotic, remote ports, includes overnight stays, range from, I thought they're all correct, aren't they? D, grand voyages can be
50 to 150 days.
Okay.
Because the short one's like 20 something.
Okay. Thank you. See, I would have failed. All right. Typical Holland America Line guest contacts their travel advisor first, then does research. Wasn't it research first? Right. They do the research and then contact us. For consistency, Holland American Line itineraries visit the same ports from year to year. That's where it'd say false, right? Yeah, because they said that you went on one this year, but next year may be a different ports or different visits. Correct. Signature experiences include hotel accommodations. True. That's right. Dang, this is a long test. According to several studies, first-time cruisers tend to choose a cruise according to the destination, right? Yeah.
Yes.
That's correct. Are we done? Are we done? 100%. Thank you so much, John, and everybody else that helped out. I appreciate you, Jody.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Still working on some. Still working on some.
You need me to go
still
back
working
to
on
it?
some.
Okay. You want me to go back through the thing? Here we go.
The one that I have right now is which is not a strategy that Holland America Line follows in designing its itineraries.
All of the above.
It's all of the above. That's what I thought. Okay, thank you. All right.
I have one. These special sailings are scheduled at a port where something out of the ordinary is taking place. Is that the iconic one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I have one. Collectors Voyages are another name for Grand Voyages.
False.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have another one. Which of the following is not correct? Holland America Line has more South America sales than any other premium cruise line. All our transatlantic sales cruise between New York and London. Our Grand Voyages sail round trip. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep, I'm going to be posting this on my YouTube.
I have one.
I have one. We call on more port cities in Japan than any other premium cruise line.
True.
Thank you.
For consistency, Holland America Line itineraries visit the same port from year to year. That's false.
Correct.
EXC port planners are the experts who design our highly praised itineraries. That's true?
True.
Thank you.
Destination knowledge is important in converting a client from a land-based. Yeah, that's true. Thank you.
True, yeah.
I don't think I got the one for the studies. It's according to the several studies, a first-time cruiser tends.
That's where they
cruise line according to the destination, right?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
These special sailings are scheduled at a port where something out of the ordinary is taking place. Iconic. Okay.
Our collectors' voyages are built from different back-to-back cruises. True or false?
True.
Thank you.
Collectors' voyages are, okay, that's false.
We call on more port cities in Japan than any other premium cruise line.
True.
Thank you.
Which is not a strategy that all follows in designing its itineraries.
What is that?
Which is not a strategy that Holland American Line follows in designing its itineraries. We select ports of call that will provide opportunities for cultural immersion. And
it's all of the above. All of the above.
Thank you.
EXE component.
I have the EXE one, which is not a component of the EXE program.
All of them are.
All of them are. Okay.
Okay.
My gosh, this is continuing. It's like a never-ending
22
test.
of them.
Oh my goodness, it's like a never-ending gobstopper.
I know.
Which could not be visited on an Holland American Line cruise? The Panama Canal, Antarctica, the Yukon, all of the above could be visited on an Holland American Line cruise, or only A and C above could be visited on an Holland American Line cruise.
All the above can be visited, right?
So which could not be visited?
They all can be.
They all can. D. It's D. All of them can.
All right, I have, how can you use your destination knowledge to enhance your sales skills? Share insider tips, illustrate.
All of them.
Oh, yeah.
All of the above? All of the above? Okay. Almost half of our guests prefer to go places they've never visited before. That's false, right? Yeah, okay.
It's not correct about Korean.
And the signature experiences include hotel accommodations.
Yes.
Yes.
Destination. Oh my gosh.
Destination knowledge is important in converting a client from land-based vacation to a seagoing vacation.
True.
Okay.
Which is not a strategy.
I finished. Yay. Thanks, everybody.
Me too. Yes,
Thank you.
all.
You're welcome.
D, all the above.
Again, we want to make sure everybody passes, guys.
Yeah, signature experiences include hotel accommodations.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
These special sailings are scheduled at a port where something out of the ordinary taking place. Okay. Thank you. More. Which could not be visited in Holland American Line cruise.
They all do.
Which EXE component will be most useful to you when canceling a client that they can use as a resource when planning their cruise? A, EXC port planners, EXC guides, EXC encounters, EXC channel. 3 questions. These are all
port planners.
A. Thank you.
Call on more port cities in Japan than any other premium. I remember this one. We call on more port cities in Japan than any other premium cruise line.
Yeah,
True.
That's true. Okay.
According to several studies, a first-time cruiser tends to choose a cruise according
destination.
For consistency, Holland America Lines itineraries visit the same ports from year to year. It's false, right?
Yes, false.
Half of our guests prefer to go to places they've never visited before.
False.
Some of our grand voyages are over 100 days long. True.
We call on more ports in Japan than any other premium cruise line.
Yes.
Let's be.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Yay!
Yay!
Holland America Line is partnership with BBC Earth.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
That's right. Okay, thank you. Let's see. Oh God, which is not a component of the EXC program. All the above are components of EXC. It's not a component.
They're all components.
That's E. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, our next training for this is Friday at 10 a.m. and then Saturday 10 a.m. So we'll be doing.
Passed.
You passed, yay! So we'll be doing 103 on Friday, 104 probably Saturday, and then we'll have to add on to get the specialty courses unless we can get through these faster. Okay. How'd everybody do? Everybody pass?
Yes.
Everybody's good? All right. So congratulations, guys. Again, it's a long one, but we're going to get it finished. And again, thank you, John. And thank you, everybody, for helping out. That's why it's kind of good that we do this together, right? Because who said they did it 3 times? They probably missed some. So when we do it together, we help each other. So it's a great program that we do. I appreciate you guys jumping on with me. I think we're going to do great. Yeah, John said it took him 3 times. So thank you for helping us. So we will see you on Friday, 10 a.m. And again, I appreciate you guys jumping on and doing this with us. You get a lot of perks when you do these trainings. Okay. So, even though you can sell them direct, when you do the trainings, you get a lot of extra stuff. Okay. So again, stay plugged in. Let's have some fun. You guys can do them all yourself if you want. I do have them put here on my YouTube channel. I'll be downloading it today. As you can see, we finished Marriott, Ritz-Carlton, Centrab, Disney. Okay, we're gonna pick back up Disney on Sunday. So I think we're on part 4 or 5 of Disney. So yeah, right here, we're on part 5 now of Disney. So we hopefully will be finishing that up soon too. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you, John, for taking 3 for the team. Correct. All right. So you guys have an amazing day and, happy Wednesday. I appreciate you. We'll talk soon. Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.